Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Object 260. It's a Tier 10 Soviet premium heavy tank, and it's located on the south spawn of Abbey. Was it north spawn? Depends on your point of view, I suppose. And it's under the command of Awppenheimer. Okay, battle has commenced. We've got a 122mm BL-13 cannon. 440 alpha can penetrate up to 260mm of ammunition of armor, and as you can see, we've got company on our trip down the river road. A Gorilla 15. He's decided to stop at the bushes. Now it's got angled armor, which is very similar to that on the IS-3, IS-6. So it can deflect shells quite well, but the turret did have some problems which actually had to be nerfed, mostly because of the cupola was easy to penetrate. We've been spotted by a couple of tanks that are actually in the Abbey grounds, and it's a batch at 12 ton, nice round in, low roll though, 381. It's loaded. 9.08 seconds is the reload time. Right, we've got a more difficult opponent up ahead. It's a T95. The Black Dog's, the Bulldog has decided to go for cover quick, because he can't really face an opposition like that, not easily. So he's hoping that we're going to handle that T95. We can just see the side of the vehicle there. Go for the cupola. Oh, lovely shot. High roll. Accurate shooting as well, going right for the weak spots. And it was a heat round. And another one. And another high roll. 470. Oh, and he just took an Arty round for 128. That's certainly going to stung him. He hasn't had a chance to shoot yet, but yep, going for the cupola. Oh, just missed it. Just missed it. Yeah, can he get another round in? Still going for the cupola. No, that one didn't work. And the T95 fired. Not sure he actually hit anything there. Oh, now this is interesting. The other cupola. And we got that one. And he's now down to 69 hit points. He had another Arty hit. So he's going to be out the game with the next shot, if we can get one into that cupola. It's the weak spot. There you go. Yep, got him. He's out the game now. But now we've got a different opponent. In fact, next time it's a Jaegeru. A Jaegeru and a Tiger II. Well, the Jaegeru is going to be more difficult, and that one didn't go through at all. And we've been joined by a T26 E5 Patriot. Oh, bounced around into the tracks there. Fired one back, but it didn't connect. Going down as far as we can. Go for the flat spot on the superstructure. Gets it through. 442. Going for it again. And another success. This time a very high roll. 495. And the Jaegeru doesn't like it. He knows he's overmatched here. And the Tiger II puts one into us for 330. But we do put one back into him. And go for the weak spots. Yeah, nice one. 377. Patriots helping, pushing that Tiger II back, but we've got the Jaegeru just behind there. Can you go for the cupola? Yeah, we do. 381. Can we get another round into him? Yep, it's flat spot. Yep, lovely. 460. He's a one shot now. So is he going to be our second kill? I think so. Oh, that one didn't go through. That's awkward. Okay, get it right, moving up. There's cupola. Oh, no, who was that? That was the Tiger II interrupting our field of view. And the Jaegeru goes down to our Gorilla 15. Okay, now Tiger II gets one in the lower plate. He's out the game. The scores are even. The enemy has the west side of the map. We have the enemy cap area. Now, an Emil 1, it's the Swedish heavy tank. He's occupying that area next to the house. Can we get that? Well, it's going to be difficult because there's a really good angled turret on that tank. Or is it? No, he's actually not next to the house. He's actually up on the heights. Oh, that one went straight through. But that was the standard round, the standard APCR round. Now, we were circling the cap to avoid the enemy knowing where we are precisely. But this time, we've decided to occupy the cap because the enemy have actually managed to make it up to the north. And the scores are still fairly even. So we're going to force them to come back. Patriot and us are capping. And if the Gorilla 15 joins us and he's on his way over, that will force the cap. And if the Black Dog needs to go down and deal with that GW Tiger. E75's turned up. We've got shots. Lower plate. Don't get it in. Reloading. Go for it again. Oh, is he behind that rock now? There's a rock over there. It's very difficult to shoot targets behind it. Okay, trying to get a shot. Oh, now Type 4 Heavy. We can get that. We now just lost our T-26E5 Patriot. He was killed by the Type 4 Heavy. Oh, we just lost our Bulldog to the GW Tiger. So the Gorilla, who was taking up a defensive position now, he's backing away. And the enemy is capping at the other end, but our cap has only got 18 seconds to go. We need the Gorilla in the cap right now. Fire one into the E75. We don't want to get a reset. Oh, we've been reset. We have been reset. That was what I was fearing. Somebody's got a defender. And we've hit the and taken out the E75, but one of us is going to have to go. And I think Awppenheimer's decided he's going to do it. He's going to race up the north end of the cap as quickly as can. Race up. It was the north end of the map. Oh, just took a round from the Type 4 Heavy for 530 hit points. A massive round. Looks like it hit the rear, the engine bay. Yep, you can see the hole. And we're going to try and race back and get a reset. They've only got one capping. And rather than actually going into the cap itself and exposing us coming up that rise, he's climbing up right next door to the Abbey because you can see the enemy. And here comes the Yag Tiger. Right now, we need to put one round into that IS-7. He's in the cap and ready. Oh, we get the reset. And I'm pretty sure that's a defender as well. Now he's using that bit of earth, moving about so they can't get his cupola. Puts another round into the Yag Tiger. Can we go for the IS-7 again? Oh, bounced around from the Yag Tiger. And he puts one through his lower plate. Finishes him off. Now there's only two enemies left. The IS-7 and that Type 4 Heavy. And we are capping at the other end. The Gorilla is capping. And we bounced around from the IS-7. Now, can we get one in? Yes. 470. Oh, we got fire. That's a premium fire extinguisher just went off. One more shot. Yeah, got him. He's out the game. Okay, so it's just the Type 4 Heavy to deal with now. And of course, we need to deal with him to get the maximum points from this game. We don't really want to continue the cap and cap out. We'd rather just kill that Type 4 Heavy. And we've still got enough hit points to do it. 843. By the way, if anybody's actually noticed the change in the tone of my voice whilst I'm playing or commentating, it's actually down to the fact that I'm using a new headset because I managed to bust the previous headset by turning too quickly and it ripped the wires out. So now I'm using a new mic and it sounds very peculiar. Oh, right into his engine bay, takes him out the game, and we win. Lovely shot. And that was 7 kills. He got the Top Gun when he got the IS-7. I didn't spot that. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Awppenheimer in the Object 260. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He managed to get 9. He got a Judas badge for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him. a fireproof effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, a shell-proof for blocking more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle and surviving, a defender medal for resetting the cap, getting 70 cap points or defense points whilst doing so, a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle overall, and a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. In fact, he ended up with 7 in the end. It's just a pity that he couldn't have gotten one more kill, because that would have been a nice little Radlis. But it was an epic turnaround, and in fact, actually, as he said, 8.4k, 7 kills, epic turnaround. And yes, it was a very good carry, and it was crazy in the sense that one minute he's capping one end, and the next minute he's up the other end, resetting the cap again. It shows how versatile the Object 260 can be. So let's have a look at team score. There you go, right at the top of the table, 8,365 hit points of damage. The next highest scorer was the Type 4 Heavy. He managed 3,908, and some of those hit points belonged to Awppenheimer when he shot him in the engine bay. And next scorer after that is the IS-7, the one in the cap, 2,996. When it came to kills, it was very obviously Awppenheimer, top of the table with 7 kills. The next highest scorer had 3 kills was the Gorilla, the FP3805, the GW Tiger, the Type 4 Heavy, all had 3. And when it came to base experience points, clean sweep, top of the table, Awppenheimer managed to get 1,390. Then the FP3805 managed 927. And then we've got the Canonian Jagdpanzer with 839. He fired 33 shots during that game. He got 26 direct hits, 22 penetrations. Damage of 8,365 hit points, of which 2,175 were at more than 300 meters. He received 8 hits from the enemy. 1 was a penetration, 5 non-penetrations, shows how good the armor and the hull are on the Object 260, and 2 hits as a result of splash damage as well. He blocked damage of 2,180 hit points. He damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 7 of them, and did damage assistance of 334 hit points. And he got 100 defense points, resetting the cap continuously up in the north. I thought on the first shot he earned his defender, but he actually kept on earning more defense points every time he shot the IS-7. And in the end, he capped out at 100. You can't get more than 100 cap points or defense points. On the credit side, he earned 102,800 credits, and he had 24,672 for the personal missions payout. And after repair and ammunition resupply, and he did use a lot of premium ammo, a great deal of premium ammo. He used it all up as well right at the start, but he did have some tough opponents to destroy. So he ended up with a credit balance of 4,580 credits. In fact, if he'd actually had a standard account, he would have made a loss of 29,000 credits. So good job that he did have a premium account, and good job he didn't carry just a couple more rounds of premium ammo, because that meant he would have actually suffered a loss. He received 2,085 XP, times 2 for the first victory of the day, 500 for personal missions payout, 104 because this is a premium vehicle, so he took away 4,774 experience points altogether. So a really good battle there by Awppenheimer. Thanks very much for sending this replay in for us so we can all see. Just goes to show that the Object 260 is very much worth working your way towards. It's very available to you free of charge if you complete the 4th set of personal missions. And I know people find that one a bit tough to get through, but yeah, I would thoroughly recommend that you do it, because the Object 260 is well worth it. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.